What's good, everyone? Welcome to the first ever The Boys podcast. All right. I'm one of your hosts, Roman.
What do you mean host?
I don't know. Fuck it.
You are
whatever.
not. Anyways, guys, welcome to the Boys Podcast. It's a pleasure. This is gonna be the first episode out of many, I hope. And I've got, these two lovely little boys here.
Who are you calling
Myself
a boy?
I'm a
being
man.
Fucking weirdo. The fuck?
my name Francisco. You can call me Francisco. My tag is gonna be Archmage. I go by that on most social medias. What about you boys?
Yo, what up? It's your boy Alex.
I don't know this guy. I don't. Why is he here?
Yeah.
Who invited him on set? Anyways.
Okay, man.
What about you, Roman?
I'm just Roman. That's it. That's all good. That's all you need to know.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he doesn't have social media. He's weird. So,
Okay.
we're just here to talk, chill, talk about games, anime, what we like to talk about. Hopefully you enjoy this. We're trying to be, a little chill environment for you guys.
We're just here to chill and have fun. That's all.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Amen, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. Speaking of chill, I want to mention something because I don't know if it's happened to you guys, but you do recall that we watched the movie Encanto together, right?
We did.
Yeah,
yes,
we
I
did
remember.
watch Encanto.
It's been like I don't know how, like a month, less than a month,
Sure.
and I still have the song stuck in my head, and I'm actively listening to them.
Dude,
Is
I
that
forgot
just
the
me?
movie existed, to
Oh
be
my
honest.
God.
Okay, so it is just me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
No. Listen,
not-
What do you mean?
this whole besides the fact that in YouTube and in Insta, I keep getting shit about
Recommended, right? It's
keep
not just
getting
me.
I
recommended,
stopped
like-
getting that recommended. Though.
like edits of like Camille the shapeshifter. Edits
Yeah,
of him,
and then like
he's like,
it's a Bruno, and then
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
like-
mean those where like it just shows like it's like a 10-second clip where it's just like Dolores just being cute or something?
well,
kinda,
no, like,
but
Oh,
Kinda,
I
yeah,
had
I
that
just like
in the
any of that
beginning, not
content,
anymore
honestly.
though.
I still get them because I'll be honest, I fall for it. Like I'll click on some of them because I'm bored.
Well, you're just a fucking idiot then. You fucking
like-
You're just
goofball.
weird.
I like the movie. It was a good movie. I liked it.
It was
I
a
don't know.
mid movie.
It was
It
a
was
mid movie.
so
The songs
mid.
were really
It was a
good.
mid-
By
movie.
far a mid movie.
The songs are good.
It was
and
definitely
it's, like,
intended
a
for
musical,
children.
So
Okay,
all
to
of
be
them-
honest, there were only 2 good songs. Everything else is whatever.
I think I like a large majority of them.
No, the only
I'm
good
gonna be
ones
honest, I only
were
remember 2. I
exactly
only remember
the only
actually,
2.
I remember 3 actually
Okay.
because
Well,
I
the
know
only-
you're gonna say Surface Pressure and
Yes.
Bruno.
Yes,
But I
Right.
because
kind of
those are
like
the
the
best
first
ones.
one.
The first one's good.
Oh, that one was ass. It's just
What?
It's exposition. That's all it is.
That's hype.
It's exposition, but like the song kind of slapped.
I'm gonna get bullied for this. I liked
Disagree.
all of the songs. I didn't find a song I didn't
Nah.
like.
Fucking
A little
pussy.
weird.
It's good. A lot of the songs are good.
A bit of a
Sure,
weirdo. It's
man.
fine.
Yeah, it's
It's
alright.
not weird. Oh,
Nah,
whatever.
it's alright, man. Yeah, no,
There you
I
go.
like them all too, for sure.
All right, haters. Whatever. But I mean, mid movie. When are we gonna watch another movie? Because I want to watch another movie.
I mean, there
Listen,
hasn't been
man,
any other
I am.
like,
We don't need a new movie. I have been saying this for the longest time. Lord of the Rings. I'm ready when you
my
are.
God.
I'm ready, baby. I'm ready to
Yeah,
binge all the
alright, okay.
movies.
I hope we don't get a lot of flack for not having watched it yet because
That's true. We should actually watch it
Well,
because it is a
if we're
good
g-
movie.
I better not get any flack because I have insisted we watch this shit.
Bro, how many
That's true.
hours aren't those movies like?
They're like
They're
extremely
3
hours
hours
each,
each,
right?
yeah.
Each. How many of them are there?
There's 3?
It's like
I don't
9
know.
hours of content.
Is it
bro.
3 or
It's crazy.
6? I don't know.
That's great.
Oh, don't even tell
That's
me that
great.
shit's 6, bro. That's
Wait,
18 hours of
How
content.
many? Hold on, I have to look this up.
It is not 6
It
hours.
is 3. It
There's
is 3.
no
I'm
way.
right. It's 3.
There's no way
Gonna
it's
say.
Yeah,
6.
it's 3.
He's gonna
Oh
say.
my
Dude, if
God.
there was 6, oh, that'd be sick. I mean, actually, if we're being technical, there's The Hobbit.
Oh, that is
Uh,
true. There's
although-
isn't that
is
like
that,
a
is that
although
like
I-
a prequel?
No, it's
No.
a sequel, I think.
sequel?
It's like years after.
oh.
Although I've heard it sucks.
Oh.
Oh, never mind.
Which,
Oh,
which one is
there-
the
oh,
one
actually-
with
Hmm?
Which one is the one with Dobby and the Ring? Which one was that?
That's sort of the. Wait, no. Isn't he? Wait.
He's a spin-off, right? Or am I dog shit stupid?
What?
No, it's not the name of something. I'm talking about that shit where he's like My
Wait.
Precious or
That
whatever.
is-
What's the
that
name
is
of
Lord of
that
the
guy?
Oh,
Rings.
that is Lord.
That's not Dobby. Wait.
Yeah, that's why I was
His name is
confused.
Precious.
I wasn't sure if that was. I was like, wait, isn't Dobby
I was
from Harry
wait.
Potter?
Oh my! I
The
actually
fuck?
thought it was a series. I got
Got his
baited.
ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Dobby in the ring. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I actually heard they're making a show about it. But like,
Dobby?
no, Lord, what?
Oh.
Lord of the Rings, you fucking idiot.
Talking about Lord of the Rings. I
Lord
really
of the
got him with
Rings.
that
Yes,
Dobby
yeah.
thing.
Let's make the whole show around this
Thought they were
fucking
making a
little
show about
shrimp.
Dobby.
Yeah, good idea. But I have heard that they're making the show. Uh, and I've heard conflicting things about it. I mean, they haven't actually shown anything, but I mean, you know how I am about shows, man. It's probably gonna suck. Like
It's gonna suck. Yeah, a lot
adaptations
of
like that
shows.
Yeah.
are just shit.
Especially with all that
Yeah.
fantasy stuff. Like, who's backing it? Who's running? Who owns that? Is it Warner
That is a
Brothers?
good
Who
question.
owns
I
owns
don't know.
that
It should be
that
Warner Brothers.
intellectual
It should
media
be
or
Warner
whatever?
Brothers because they did. And the only reason I know that it's Warner Brothers is because of
They'll say
the
it. They'll say it's because of Space Jam, isn't it?
the Space Jam 2
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, it is Warner Bros. Definitely
yeah.
Warner Bros.
Yeah.
No, because I remember
Mhm.
part of the movie when they're like flying around. What a trip, dude!
Ugh, yeah, it's gonna suck. And it's tragic.
It is tragic a little.
Well, in their defense, has Warner Brothers put out any? Because it's gonna be live action, right? It's not
Well,
gonna be
yeah, it's not
animated.
gonna be
Probably,
animated
yeah.
now. Oh,
So-
speaking of which, they actually, with the trailer, I forgot about this. The trailer is it's so fucking good because it sucks. Like
For the
it's
trailer for the
for
the
the
Lord of the
show
Rings?
for the show.
Oh, the
Like
show.
the trailer is literally just them panning out or like panning to the side just to show Lord of the Rings. Like there's no scenes, no faces. It's just they play a song, and then they just show Lord of the Rings.
Well, hold on,
That's
hold on.
so
Because
bad.
well, no. Because hold on. Because is this not like? Because it sounds like this quote unquote trailer would be something used like
It's like a teaser.
like a con,
a
like
teaser,
a
yeah.
con or something where like they reveal it and it's just supposed to show that they're doing
Oh
something
no,
for
no,
Lord of
no.
the Rings.
They're definitely. I forgot. I think they put the title of it. I'm not sure though. It's been a bit since I saw it, but
Because
I know
sometimes they do
it's
that.
confirmed. It is a show. They already showed like actors or whatever, and like
Yeah.
so it's confirmed there is a show in the making.
Yeah, but sometimes they'll put out like a first trailer that it was probably just used to
It was just
give
a
all
teaser, to be honest.
the ring boys that a show like this was coming.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's gonna be like better, more fleshed out trailers for it.
Oh,
Like,
I
when it-
definitely agree with you. I was just memeing about the fact that this teaser was just
I don't know.
trash.
I don't like teasers like that because it's just like
Just show me something.
just show me. Yeah, just show. Like I don't want like
Although to be
get
fair,
hope and then
by asking for that, then they may take it to the extra,
and just show
they-
you the whole movie. by
yeah,
the
they
time
just
you-
take it too
Yeah,
far, and
that's
then they
true.
just show you everything. And it's like, well,
there's no balance
shit.
now.
I kind of asked for it.
It's always one or the other. I can't just get in between. Just a normal trailer at a normal time. I gotta get one or the other, man. It's like,
Yeah. I don't know, I just like
Yeah.
I wish they would just go through the effort of just showing these scenes that won't be in the movie, but like or show or whatever it is. Like they show this, or like they show it without context in a way you can't predict. So that way you don't actually get the shit spoiled. Because like you look at some of the stuff, like I think one of the examples that I remember was the It movie. When I saw the trailer for that shit, it was like, well, now I know the entire movie from the
you
trailer.
guys,
Yeah.
you promised not to bully me.
But
I never saw it.
what?
I never watched the movie.
I mean,
Bro, aren't you like a movie connoisseur, man? You're
I
most
I
movie
heard too
man
many people
here.
talking about it, and I didn't care. It looked bad.
Oh my
it was
God.
actually. I mean, to be
It
fair,
wasn't
Roman,
awful.
I can't even dog on him that hard because,
It was talked about
I watched
so
this
bad.
shit like a month ago or 2 months ago.
That's
Oh,
true.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched it with him actually. We were.
I'm the only
Oh.
one here that watched it like not necessarily on release, but when it was still in theaters pre-COVID.
Yeah.
I
and
remember
all that
you
stuff.
telling me about it in class.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, damn,
I
that
thought it was
was a
I
while
thought it was actually a really good movie. But
I forgot.
I listen. I asked this man's over here to see if we could watch the second one, but of course like, oh no, the second one's trash.
I have heard that it's bad.
I still want to
So
watch the second one. I know it's bad, but
Well, I
like I want to
asked,
see
and
how
you
they
said
continue it.
no.
Well, no, I didn't. I'm pretty sure that night we were like, we need to watch the first one first because you haven't watched it yet. And then I think we were going to watch the second one, but then it was too late and I was dying. So then we just stopped, and I never brought it up again because, in all honesty, I completely forgot we saw those movies together.
Bruh.
But like prior to like, I do want to watch this out because after like I never read the books, but like my understand like all the shit that they explain with like I can't even say it because if you really are gonna watch it, uh, it's a bit of a big spin. I think I already told you at least about a turtle.
You did
Other
tell
than
me
that,
about
I'm
the
not
turtle.
gonna say anything
Yeah,
else.
I wasn't gonna mention it, but
Fucking
yeah, you
god
did mention
turtle,
the
but
fucking.
yeah. So I if you still down to like at some point we'll watch it. Maybe we'll talk about it on what we think about it next time. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean I'm still down to watch the second movie. I don't care if it's ass. I like bad movies, although I hope it's not so bad that it's like boring. But if it's like goofy, I mean it's always gonna be a pleasure to watch.
That's
Listen,
true. Yeah.
I,
Watch
I'm
some
I'm
goofy
totally
movies with the
fine
boys.
with the goofy movies. All right, I've been watching the
So hype.
goddamn Saw series, for
That's
Christ's
Right,
true.
that's right, that's right.
sake.
But by far the best movie we've watched together as a group is the Airplane Mode by Logan Paul.
Bro, we couldn't even finish the movie because
That's
fucking
true.
that JCL, that rat, didn't even let us finish.
That bastard.
By the way, JCL's another one of our friends. He's not
He
gonna
is,
be
yeah.
joining us in the podcast. He's living his
Unfortunate.
life. He's too cool for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, rocket scientist
Yeah,
looking.
that man's
Yeah.
going to space. We'll be stuck down here talking with each other in
Bad
probably a
life.
basement.
Being
Be up
fucking
there.
losers.
Yeah.
Speaking of trailers, because we were talking about,
Mhm.
the Lord of the Ring trailer.
Okay.
I know Roman wasn't able to see it
I
live.
haven't. No, yeah.
Was the Nintendo Direct that happened not
Mhm.
too long ago?
Mhm.
Okay.
I
Not
want
too
to
long
catch up
ago.
to
It was like
speed.
yesterday.
It was 2 days ago.
Was it not yesterday?
It was Wednesday.
Oh.
It was Wednesday.
Okay. Well, still pretty
2
recent.
days ago. I was right. You're wrong.
Shut
Hold
up,
that.
bitch.
Roman wasn't able to catch a lot of them. I'm just gonna tell you the big hitters because maybe you're interested, or
Well, yeah.
probably not. But it was kind of a mid direct. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of bad.
I mean,
Okay.
A lot of the games no one really cares about. There are some
there
things
were
that are
there
cool,
were a
but
few,
Well, hold
a
on. Hold
few.
on. What games? What games? Because
so
maybe I
first
care
things
about them.
first was Fire Emblem Warriors 3
Never
Hopes.
mind. Never
Don't
mind.
care.
Good.
But the second one is actually pretty interesting. I don't know if you've ever played it yourself, Roman, but it was
What?
Mario Strikers, the soccer
Oh,
game.
the fucking soccer game,
The
dude.
soccer game. I mean, I was hype,
It was
friend.
pretty
I
sick.
was hype about the fucking golf game.
I do remember
If
him. I do
you
remember you
were
going
really
on about
hyped for
that
the
game
golf
for a
game.
while.
It was like,
Yeah.
Did you even play it?
no, I never bought. I
Oh,
never
guys,
dropped
this
the
game's
money
gonna be
on
so
it, but
sick.
like,
Let's go.
I never dropped the
That's
money
fine.
on it, but like,
Well, I mean, Mario
thought it was
Strikers. I've
fun.
played the original and the remake that they did for, I think it was the Wii or something. I played both of them with my friends not too long ago, and it's actually the original is really fun. Like, is one of the most fun sports game Mario's ever done. Like, it's really
I've
because
heard that it was shit.
basically
I heard they
the
fucked it
first
up or
one.
something. The
No,
first
no,
Mario
no.
Strikers?
The second one was bad,
Oh wait,
in my
there's
opinion.
this is the third one?
This is the third one, yeah.
Oh, I thought
What
this was
was
the second one.
what was the
No, no,
first
no.
one released on? You say it was the Wii?
GameCube.
Oh, GameCube.
The first one was on GameCube. The
Okay.
first one was awesome. It was really fun to play because you could just fucking. It was just soccer, but you can beat the shit out of your opponents. Basically, the whole concept. It was hilarious.
To
It
be
was super fun to
fair,
play. And it was actually competitive as fuck. Like it was super hard to actually do things without your opponent just like beating your ass.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to outplay them, but
Yeah.
it was fun. I hope they don't fuck it up. It looked really babyfied.
Yeah, well,
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
gonna
lie.
say that, like looking at it, even though it may be goofy, it looked pretty fun. Like
It's always fun.
I like how
Strikers is always fun.
changing the
All
outfits
those.
and stuff like changes. It's like different stats, sort of like Mario Kart.
I was kind
Um,
of iffy on that. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought that
As
was
a
cool
person who's
because
played it before, I was like,
Oh, wait. Each uniform has like stats for
yeah,
yeah,
like
you
like
just
can
each of
mix
your
like.
and match
outfits,
too.
yeah,
Like
and like
each
there are
part
these
of your
cool like
outfit.
It's a
super
little
moves you
extra.
can do that like
Oh,
deal 2 points instead of one. It was
Oh
cool.
yeah, but that's always been a feature. That's
Well,
always been
I
a
mean,
hidden feature of
I'm
Mario.
telling you
But like,
about
yeah,
the
it is
features.
cool. It's a cool concept for soccer because like
sounds
normally
cool.
soccer is just like
Yeah.
1 point, they get the ball, 1 point, you get the ball, one. It's just like super linear. But Mario Strikers is just fucking nuts to butts, crazy ass action, fucking items everywhere. Like it was fucking insane. But I'm excited. I want it to be good. I'm praying that they don't fuck it up and like make it super easy or something.
I hope it's
Cause
good. I think the one thing that made me cringe a little bit was the addition of those clubs or whatever.
the
Those,
cl- the
Clubs.
yeah the
yeah,
clubs
the
they added
Oh,
guilds.
like
leagues. Oh, wait, this is gonna be like competitive.
Well, no,
well
it's
it's
like
not
you
hard
join.
to
You can
explain.
create a club, which is essentially, for lack of a better word, it's just a guild. That's all
It
it
is a
is.
guild.
You just invite
Guilds
your
for
friends to like
players.
join your group, and you all just like
You
are
guys
under the
compete against
same
other
like group.
clubs or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
see.
kind of neat, but like it's definitely not going to go anywhere. Like in
Yeah.
two
Who like
weeks,
nobody's
people are
gonna
going to make
fucking
clubs,
use
and then
that.
they're just going to go AFK. Yeah, like it
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
everyone's
Well,
gonna go with
it
quick
sounds like
play and
it sounds
rank.
like
That's all.
if I'm not mistaken. I mean, like it's not because I don't know anything about the football scene, but you know,
Mhm.
it's like, isn't that what they refer to the teams in
Yeah,
real
they're
life? They're called
clubs.
clubs, right?
Yes,
Yeah, well, that's the whole
but
point.
well, yeah, but the like with 20 people in a club, that's way too many people for the game. It's 8 players max, I think.
I think it's 5v5,
I thought it was 4v4.
but it's 4v4 counting the goalie, but you can't play as the goalie, so
Oh, you can't play as them?
Oh,
no,
Oh, well,
it's just
then it's a
goalie.
4v4.
It's a 4v4. It's
Yeah.
essentially they say 5v5 because they like to be extra, but
Yeah, sure,
it's
whatever.
4v4. Um, I think the next game that I actually want to play, and a lot of people don't like this franchise because they think it's too easy, but I think the Kirby game is gonna be pretty good.
I haven't played
I like
Kirby
I
I
like
since the
Kirby
Wii.
games.
played
Kirby's so cute.
Kirby is cute, but I
Kirby.
haven't played that shit in so long.
It's
Kirby
oh
really
I the
is
reason that
like
this one is gonna be interesting is because you remember the last multiplayer Kirby game was Dreamland or Return
Oh,
to
right,
Dreamland
that's the
on
one
the
I didn't
Wii.
play. Yeah.
Return to
yeah.
Dreamland on the Wii
Wait,
was one
what?
of the best
Wait,
Kirby
wasn't
games
that the?
ever.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the Switch game that you played.
Well, I don't even know what
Because
you're
I remember you
talking about.
playing a Kirby game on the Switch.
I played a Kirby game on the
Yeah,
Switch.
you did.
Probably. I don't remember what one it was. It was probably the recent one. But
Perhaps.
this one is 100% like four player Kirby multiplayer like in the Wii, which was one of the best Kirby games because it was fun to play with friends.
Mhm.
Mhm.
If they repeat that but 3D, nah, bro. This is gonna be like so much fun to play with friends. It's gonna be so much trolling. That's the best part about Nintendo multiplayer games. They're just trolling. That's all it is.
We do a little
Pretty much,
trolling.
yeah.
But speaking of trolling,
Hmm?
they did the Nintendo Switch Sports.
Oh.
What
The
Oh
is
Wii
yeah.
that?
Sports.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing a Wii Sports.
It's a new iteration of the
Yeah.
Wii Sports series, but
Wait a minute.
they removed the Mii's
I thought they did that
basically.
shit. I thought they basically accomplished that with Ring Fit Adventure. There was like a hundred
No,
dollar ring thing for your
that
Joy
was supposed to
Cons.
replace Wii Fit, like the Wii Fit trainer and
Yeah.
that shit. But no, Wii Sports is a different thing.
Oh, I'm thinking. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking of
Yeah,
the right. Okay, yeah, never
Wii
mind.
Sports like bowling,
I got it. Yeah.
baseball, yeah. And they're
They're
gonna
doing
just
that
use
again.
Joy-Cons. Yeah, they're doing that again, and they're removing the Mii's and adding these weird caricatures that everyone's complaining about. But I actually don't think it's that bad. I
I
think
thought they
I
look
some of
want to
them
see
you can
ass.
these
still
characters.
customize.
I'm gonna look them up right now.
I
Let me
thought
see
they
what these
look
Yeah,
characters
ass.
just
look
take a
like.
look at them
Uh,
for our audio listeners. We'll probably put up a screen for the video one, but they
Esports.
don't look too good. They look
Let me
super like
see what these guys look
anime,
like.
and it's like there's like one with pink hair, like pink eyes, and it's like a girl, and then there's just like so
Wait,
many. It just doesn't look like a me, right? And like Wii Sports is supposed to be me characters. It's supposed to be me.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be playing.
Like I get it. They're trying to evolve them, but it just looks
Mhm.
off.
It does look off.
is it
We're
is
too
it
used to the
Instant
Mii's.
Sports Nintendo?
It's called Nintendo Switch
Yeah,
Sports.
yeah. Nintendo
Oh,
Switch Sports. That's
Nintendo.
all.
And then
What's
after
wrong
that,
with these
well,
guys? These guys don't
what do
look
you mean?
that bad.
They don't look that bad, but like
It,
it's
Not
not
that bad.
me.
it's just like I miss the old. Like I'd rather have the old ones.
I would rather
Well,
have the old one.
I mean, I admit it. Like, yeah, it's like a little bit in
It's
the
the
sense that yeah, like
nostalgia, maybe,
it's a little
probably.
bit too anime. But I'd say that's nostalgia because it's not like the Mii's looked like. I mean, the
They
Mii's
didn't look
were
great.
good to have because they
No.
looked goofy. Admittedly,
They did
Yeah.
look
that's
goofy. They
probably
look
it.
goofy as
Because in
fuck.
all honesty, like it was always hilarious, and especially like the way that some people were able to customize their Mii's. I mean, everyone remembers that. It was like you.
That was the
I'm
whole
pretty sure
point.
everyone has come across like a Pikachu looking Mii at this point, like a Family Guy
Yeah.
looking Mii.
Mhm.
It's like all that stuff to see that in the Wii Sports was funny. Obviously, like I don't know how you're gonna be able to accomplish that with this, but
You
I don't
probably
think these
can't. It's
character
probably just
models
like
look bad.
customizable. They don't look bad. I think it's definitely an evolution. I just can't
Mm.
imagine it's not the same experience, right? This is gonna feel like a different game.
Probably, yeah.
But
It's
this stage's
probably
probably
not.
not too
I'm
bad.
gonna be completely honest with you. It's probably not gonna feel anywhere near how it felt with Wii Sports.
That's true.
Because
I
we
mean,
were
you
we were
can't.
younger
I just
then, and
don't
it's
think you can replicate
yeah,
that.
you can't. I doubt it.
It sucks, but I mean, they're gonna try their best, and I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna maybe enjoy it. We'll
I
find
will
out.
not buy it. I will play it off of your Switch if anything.
That's
There's
true.
no
do the
shot I'm
same.
buying that game.
Probably exactly what's gonna happen. But after that, they announced that they're gonna add more courses to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe instead of
Oh, I
actually
saw
making
that.
a
Yeah, they're
Mario
adding
Kart
like
game.
30
Oh, really?
something. Yeah.
Whoa,
48 new stages.
48 new
Yeah.
courses?
But people got pissed because they're like, at that point, just make Mario
That
Kart 9.
practically is just a
Yeah,
new
it's
game.
just a
Yeah.
new game.
Well,
Yeah.
but like
And they're
they're
not
not.
adding any new drivers or
That's
anything?
No,
exactly
that's
the
it.
problem. They're
So it's
adding so many
just
fucking
48.
courses. Yeah.
Okay.
And no drivers.
They could have
Really
just made a new
honest.
game.
They
I
could
mean,
have.
like at that point, like what new other? I mean, like I'm trying to think of like in the Mario franchise, but then again,
I'm
they could
also
have done
thinking
like the extra DLC drivers, like they do
they
with
Well, they
can't
could have added
really.
and all
like
that.
What
King
other
K.
fucking mechanic
Rool,
can you
fucking.
fucking add to Mario Kart? Like, let's
I
be
don't
real
know.
here. Like, I can't even begin to think of an
Well,
idea to make a
well,
new
I
game.
mean, could we have guessed what they added to Mario Kart 8
With
I
the
guess you're right.
with
Zero
the
changing
gravity.
platforms, I mean, I
the zero
guess.
gravity shit, the hovering, or whatever?
Yeah,
Like, come
that
on.
is the whole
I'm
game
sure
mechanic.
they could still
Actually,
come up with stuff.
I'm curious how much they alter the courses to like fit in that mechanic because I'm assuming they're not just gonna copy paste. They're probably gonna add shit, right?
Oh no,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a couple how they look. They look really nice. There's
I
like
do like the
one.
Coconut Mall. That's the best one they've added so
Yeah,
far.
Coconut Mall is good.
So how they're doing it, by the way, Roman, because I don't know, you obviously didn't saw or
No.
didn't see. They're doing it in waves. So they released like I think it's 8 stages, and then like
Mm-hmm.
they do 8 stages one wave, and then 8 stages.
Ah, I see. I see.
You know, they keep doing it wave by wave. The first wave has the coconut ball in it, and everyone
Is
was
it
really happy about it.
is it just an update or like do we gotta pay for this?
No, you pay. You pay.
Oh,
Well,
so it's a
no.
DLC.
You
Yeah,
don't
okay.
pay if you have
It,
online.
it comes with Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
Online. So
So if you have
Oh.
online, you don't pay.
So is it like, do you keep the stages or do you need to keep online? You need to
I
pay
don't
for
know.
the subscription, or is it one of those like
I
you gotta
think
register,
it's
interaction
pay for
I
is
online?
think
very
it's
Okay.
once
interesting.
you get it, once you get the online, you get them for free, and then that's it. Like you keep
That
it.
would be very funny if it was like the SpongeBob episode where Mr. Krabs like sucks the TV out of that one customer who didn't pay or something.
Bro, I don't remember that shit. I haven't
And
seen
then you
SpongeBob in
don't
so
remember
long.
that?
Bro, I
Yeah, it
don't
was when he got
remember
like the remote.
shit
It was
from
like
that.
Yeah,
what they were gonna pay for some shit or whatever, and then he like he hit the reverse on the remote and like
yeah, and
the
all the
images that
TV was
yeah.
fucking sucked out. But it was. I hope they don't do that because that'd be annoying if like you ran out of like playing in the middle of playing on one of the maps, and then it boots you out of the game, and it's like, oh, you gotta refill online or else you can't play on the stages, silly. It's like, oh
That's
my,
literally what they do for Final Fantasy, by the way.
yeah.
I've had friends DC in the middle of like a raid or something, and
DC means
and it's
this
just
for those who are
oh
not
come
gamers.
on.
I mean, it's very possible that someone doesn't know what that means,
Well, I'm
but
sorry for them.
yeah, sometimes they disconnect because you didn't pay. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
And then the last game that they announced was Xenoblade Chronicles 3,
Well, no,
which
no,
I
wait,
assume
Right. That
but
was what
wait,
JCL.
before we get into Xenoblade Chronicles 3,
Mhm.
you
they released something else.
forgot a very important release. They're adding
What?
that fucking Disney Mario Kart style game.
Wait, what?
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yes.
Disney Mario Kart? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
There was like it was like with a bunch of Disney characters. It's a racing game.
Huh?
Hold
You didn't
on.
see that?
Disney
What are you on
Mario
about?
Kart.
I don't even see that.
Well, you're blind then.
What is you? What are
Speedstorm?
you?
It's called Speedstorm.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
What are you?
This was
What?
released during the
Yeah.
direct. How did you not see
Oh,
this?
oh! I
Yeah,
see it. I see
I
it. I
do.
see
I
it.
remember seeing like Mulan and shit. I was like, oh my god.
I
Oh,
see
this looks
Mulan there
like.
on the
Oh,
front.
dude, these are the same models from Disney Infinity, or what was it called?
Yeah, Disney
Disney.
Infinity.
Yeah, holy shit. Oh, what? This looks whack. So bad. Oh, I forgot this was a
But yeah,
thing.
I thought that was kind of funny. It looks
That
like
looks so bad.
I mean, it doesn't look that bad.
Doesn't look
Nah,
that
bro, you
bad.
gotta
Let me
read
see that. Let
the
me see it
trailer. It
again.
looks pretty bad.
Oh, I didn't see the trailer.
Well,
Hold
yeah,
on.
I didn't look at the
I'm just looking
trailer,
at like the
but I
picture.
mean, it's
Nah,
like
dude,
whatever.
this looks pretty bad.
Imagine
I-
they
It
just
looks
didn't have Lightning McQueen.
100% looks like it's under development.
Bro,
Like,
I wanna fucking outrace some people as Mickey, man. I want
Oh
to
my
I'm a
God.
Donald Duck
I
fan.
want to hit people off the goddamn course as fucking Mickey. That'd be
But I
great.
mean, oh, and then they added. I don't know if you care, but they added Portal to the Switch as well.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's
Saw
pretty cool.
that.
Oh my
I want to
God.
play Portal.
Yeah. Ooh,
So
speaking of
Lemons.
Roman, they added Kingdom
Lemon.
Hearts to the Switch.
I
Oh,
did, and I heard
yeah.
I saw some shit on that because I was scrolling in my Insta and I got it recommended, right?
Mhm.
Like I'm seeing like recommendations and I see that because I do follow like the official Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
Kingdom Hearts put out like they said that they were porting to the Switch or that. But apparently what they're doing is it's being run through, and I might be wrong because maybe they misinterpreted it, but to my understanding, this is what everyone was complaining about in the comments, is that apparently it's only gonna be available like I don't know how to phrase it, but like on the cloud. So I think essentially
oh,
you could only
it's
play
streaming.
it if you're
It's
connected
cloud.
to Wi-Fi.
What?
That's
Yeah,
how it works. It's
That's
cloud streaming. They
stupid.
don't actually download the
it's
game,
cloud
Oh,
which is too
that's
streaming.
big
so stupid. The fuck?
Yeah,
I did hear people talking about that actually. Yeah.
yeah.
Boo.
So literally, you're gonna if you want to play Kingdom Hearts,
You
it's
gotta
gonna be
have
one of
It's
those
online.
situations where
it's better if you
you're
just
gonna have
fucking
need to
go on
have
the
online
computer.
or be connected to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's better if you just if anyone listening to this wants to play Kingdom Hearts, literally just Epic Games has that.
Well, no, the Epic Games version is also shit. There are a
It's not
bunch
that
of problems with
bad.
that
I'm
one.
playing it right now. There's no problem with it.
Yeah, but I have seen many comments about it sucking and just it being unplayable.
Those guys
So,
are goofy.
I mean, it's the same as it's the same as the
Damn.
Final Fantasy VII
Oh
remake
no.
was when it was ported. Dude, Square Enix just can't fucking port shit to
They
PC
can.
apparently.
No.
They're just really bad at that for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, there's that. Then we got the Xenoblade Chronicles. Never played a single game.
I played
I
one
went
more.
like max 10 minutes, and this is not to say it's bad because this was around a time where like uh, uh my attention span for some of these games was like it needed to have me in like in the first 10 minutes if I was going to
Yeah.
start playing it, and I played 10 minutes of the game and I don't know, I could not find myself
I
continuing. I think I
actually did
had
the exact
Xenoblade
same thing.
Chronicles 2 or something,
I
and
did
I like
I had the exact same experience.
yeah,
Same
I
game
just
as well.
couldn't. I don't know what it was. I don't know. It just didn't
Cause you were
grab
on the
me.
boat right in the beginning, and you were like on
Yeah,
the back of the big whatever the
big
fuck it
whale
is.
thing or whatever
Yeah.
that was. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just talking to you for a while. Like I could not handle more than 5 or 10 minutes of that game before I was like, all right, I'm done.
I don't know. Maybe that game popped off later on,
I mean,
like
I've
in
heard
the
it's
story,
good.
It
but
I've heard they're good.
It's
yeah.
no. Xenoblade Chronicles
Really?
1 is good. 2 is god
Oh.
awful.
Oh.
2 is
Okay.
by
So
far the
we were
worst
doomed
one.
from the start then.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So no, we
2
knew
is
Roman. We
so
sensed
bad.
it from the beginning.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Our like,
One
I'm
is
sure
a
he's sensitive to this.
masterpiece. It's one of my favorite games
Hmm.
like ever. It's actually really good. It's in my top 10. It's like goated. It's a really good game. The story is insane. The gameplay is pretty fun. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I don't even know where they went wrong with that one, dude. Like, oh
Did
Is
you
my
even
two
god.
where
play
they
two?
introduced?
That's Pyramithra and Rex
Yeah,
and the
that's where
Dry.
they. Okay, so so one was
Ah, wait a
short
minute. Wait,
then.
wait. Are you
One was
sure? Are you sure it's the game that sucks, or is it just your hatred towards Pyramithra?
It might be both. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, God, for those who don't know, I play Smash semi-competitively, and that character is ridiculous. Oh my god,
Ah, man, they're
I
balanced.
hate
What do you
everything.
mean?
Your mouth is you can shut right now. But whatever, I don't care.
But did you
I
actually
hope
play
3 is
Xenoblade
good.
2?
I played 2 minutes.
Even less than this.
It was good.
This is
Good
just a
2
common
minutes.
trend at this point. Everybody just tries to start the
Seems
game
like
and they're
yeah.
like, "Fuck this, I'm done."
Yeah, I'm
I can't.
bored. Whatever. Out. And I'm sure they're probably diehard fans who are like, "Oh, the game's good." Oh.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, all right, sure, whatever.
It wasn't good enough apparently.
Yeah.
So
We
Maybe
are.
you should have hooked us in from the first 10-minute
Yeah,
mark.
that's
That's all I'm
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
how about be a good game from the start, huh?
Speaking of things trying to hook you in 10 minutes, let's talk about One Piece, guys.
I,
Because new
I'm
chapter
not
came
really
out.
seeing the
What do you
connect.
mean?
I'm not seeing how that segue really
What?
works.
Because it's a good show,
Yeah, but
so
like,
it'll hook you in 10 minutes. See what I'm?
Whatever
isn't
you
that
say,
We're gonna
like
talk about
Graham.
Xenoblade because that game kind of sucks.
okay? But it's like, I'm not feeling it.
Whatever. You got a better fucking segue then?
Let's talk about better stuff than Xenoblade.
You want to
You
talk
you
about
want
better
better
content?
content? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
My bad. You're
That's
right.
your
You're right.
segue.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Roman, did you actually read the chapter?
Yes, I read the
I was gonna
chapter.
say we can get a live
Yeah,
reading if you didn't.
after you left last night, Fran and I we got off call, and because he said he had to go work on some assignment or whatever, and then I opened up my Instagram, and like the first thing I see is that
Yeah.
the One Piece chapter came out. I messaged him. The
Oh,
only thing I text him was chapter. He immediately fucking joins.
I didn't say a word. He said chapter, and everything clicked at the same time, and it
Yep,
was like,
yeah.
oh,
hey,
back at it again, I guess.
And then we
and
just
hold
read it
on
there.
before we even get into any further into
But yeah,
discussing the
spoiler
chapter,
alert before
anything
anything. Spoiler alert.
major spoiler
Yeah.
alert. We're
Yeah,
talking
actually
about
huge.
literally the most recent chapter
We are all
on
caught up.
February 11th. All right,
Yes.
On
we're all
February
caught
11th.
up. We're talking about this.
If you have not, like, a lot of the things we're gonna say is not gonna make any sense if you haven't watched. So
Or read.
whatever, you can just
Or read.
or read, yeah, whatever. You can continue listening if you
Keep
don't
in
care.
mind, these are just the unofficial scans. The chapter actually hasn't
Yeah.
officially come out yet.
Yeah, it's not official. Yeah,
Um,
But anyways,
but yeah,
fire
dude.
chapter.
you guys have
Oh
your
my
warning.
god.
That was
You got
so freaking sick, bro. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit, that fucking chapter, man.
so big,
Dude, I saw
so
people
big.
like shitting on Kid for having a weak like attack. Like, oh, his strongest attack
Yeah,
didn't
we
really do that
talked about
much.
it.
But
Like,
like,
I
oh,
it
mean,
still sent her really far down.
yeah,
also did a lot of damage.
it did.
Exactly.
What implied that it didn't do a lot of damage? What, that she was
Because,
still standing?
well, no, because of
Yeah,
the comment she made, how like, oh, after this is done, like hurting me,
tickling me.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna either make you
He
slaves
did
or you're gonna
use the
die.
exact words when this is done tickling me, which is
Yeah.
kind of toxic.
But yeah. Oh my god. And dude, you already know. Of course, they're not gonna fall for the soul focus.
No, of course
Of
not.
course
Yeah.
they weren't gonna fall
Your
for this whole
chance.
focus, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
for
I mean,
Because
if
sure.
they did, that would have been kind of awkward when
That would have
a
been rough.
fucking just one of the crew members of the main character is able to stand up against her and not feel any fear, but these two schmucks can't do it themselves.
It would be
Exactly.
bad, and also what an anticlimactic way to end that. If
You just
they
get
fought
cucked by this whole focus.
like
Like,
20
get out of
chapters,
here.
and then like at the end, she's just like, "Oh, I didn't use soul
Yeah,
focus,"
wait, I forgot I
and
had
I
this
was gonna
ability.
win.
Whoops.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah. Oh my god,
To be honest,
fucking
I kind of forgot she had that deal
I
shit.
did too. Well, she probably
yeah.
doesn't use it because it never works. So like, I can't imagine. She's used it like 4 times, and the 2 out of the 4 worked because they were weak ass bastards, and then the other 2 were just like Chads who are just never gonna get scared of an emperor.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
only ever works on grunts. For like
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
it's
reality, it
essentially like
never works
conquerors.
on any actual.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Well,
basically
she
it's
just
has
just
like
conquerors
trash.
too. What? She doesn't need it.
But yeah,
She could just.
well, the conquerors she doesn't need because the soul poke is just better.
It's just conquerors, but with lifesteal.
Exactly. It's just
conquerors
a
with
better
lifesteal, and you
conquerors.
can make your own army, your own little
That's
minions.
true.
True. And
Also,
you can
people were
also buff
saying that
yourself, which she did.
people
That
were
was
saying
cool
that
too.
the misery attack that she did, it kind of looked like Mother Caramel. So I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't even really
Ah.
notice. I didn't even look at that.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that
That should
either.
just kind of
Oh,
happen
that's
fast. I just kind
cool.
of zoomed past that.
Yeah, wow. An attack named after the person she consumed.
She did.
Mmm,
I love
delicious.
We're probably actually gonna get that at the end of this arc. Like we're gonna have like a flashback or something, or she's just gonna realize that she ate
Well,
Mother
she's
Caramel
she's
or
100%
Caroline.
knocked out. Like there was a nuke. Like
Yeah,
there's
it's
no, it was
over.
a nuke. It was straight up a
Wait, was her
nuke.
name
Like
Mother Caroline or Caramel? I forget.
it's
No caramel,
caramel,
no caramel.
Caramel? Okay.
Yeah.
the sweet.
Yeah. But
Ironic, actually. Now that I think
that's kind of that's kind of the whole joke there.
I got like way later.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like we should have predicted that. I'm surprised we didn't predict Law having our room.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that
Like
was
Well,
sick.
because here's what I was
it
gonna
makes so
ask.
much
Here's what I'm
sense.
gonna ask. No, but here's what I'm. Well, because hold on about that. Because okay, I get the connection, right? I get the connection because you say it makes sense because essentially both Corazon and his ability they have rooms, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, but how? And it's assuming that it's part of his awakening thing because it's like our room and I think the other one
Yeah,
was K room or something.
Yes. Yes,
it
it
was
was.
it was crazy.
How does his? I mean, like unless they just explain it as when he makes this room, he just keeps the sound in because otherwise I don't
Off.
understand how I don't understand
No,
how
because she
I
said
think
accomplishes
she
the
literally
sound
said
thing.
she couldn't speak. So if it kept the sound in, she would still be able to listen to herself. But she said
Okay,
my
so
I
voice,
think he
so my
just
it
voice.
would have
deleted
to
sound
explain.
in there.
He just deleted sound in there.
But I
I
think
guess.
it's
Pure
really
silence.
just the, because like we've seen, obviously his whole ability is he's able to control whatever happens inside the room. It's not. I don't think it's that far fetched to
Well,
think
yeah, I
about it in terms of
guess
okay, he's
because
able
he
to
just expels
control.
the sound waves or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's not too far
in my
fetched, but
eyes,
it's
it
something
makes
that like
sense.
it's something you just don't foresee. Like that's
Yeah.
not something you just like. Oh, he's gonna remove sound.
I
Like
mean,
no, that's like
like now,
Yeah.
like it feels like it
saying
was
it
so
out loud makes
obvious though.
sense. Yeah, but
Yeah, like
like
Wait,
it
and
feels obvious from the beginning because like you look at it. I didn't even, for some reason, I didn't even put two and two together. That Corazon makes a room and he makes a room. Like wow, and
yeah.
like they were so close. I just didn't even think about that. And then to have
I
this also happen, him basically kind of inheriting his ability in a way, is just really cool to me.
yeah. Wait, can we review the tactical use of that?
Oh,
What was the purpose of hiding
that's
her
what I
getting
mentioned to
beaten?
Fran. I mentioned
Yeah,
that
we
to
did
him.
talk about this.
It literally did like nothing. I mean, Fran tried to
I
defend it.
tried to play devil's
Yeah,
advocate and try to like come up with reasons, but like the only thing I can think of is that she wasn't able to command her servants to help her from falling like
and
she did previously. Because
yeah,
that's
and
what they
like
had. Well, yeah,
I
alright.
told him I was like, well, they don't really need commands all the time because you look at
Yeah,
Zeus,
literally. What's her name? What's the
Hera,
one? What was her name? Hera. What's the new form she has?
uh,
Misery.
misery.
Misery. Because wasn't the whole thing that Misery was running towards her? She was
Well,
gonna
no,
save her,
no,
but
Well,
then
she got
Law
cut in
hit
yeah,
half.
Law
that.
cut her in fucking half.
Yeah, and then Law cut her in half, but she was going for it. It's not like she needed the command because I think at that point she couldn't hear Big Mom either, but they were still
Yeah, I
going to
don't know.
save her.
Well, I mean, I guess because she was so loud, maybe because she did. Law did say like your desk screeds are hurting my ears. Like it was probably very loud, so he just like decided to,
I think that was more of just
shut
a
up, bitch.
toxic thing. Like,
Is
oh,
the
you're whining
BM.
too much. Yeah, I think it was just him being an asshole.
The only
It's
other
very possible.
tactical thing, I can think of is just to hide her defeat because it was like, and
I don't know.
it's a very
Eh,
loose thing because
Already
it's
over.
like it's one of those things where
eh.
like you hide the defeat because like it's one of those things where it's like if Kaido hears her getting her ass handed to her, is like is he gonna stop what's going on up there just so he can come back her up down here? Because the whole
I
point is they were trying to keep uh them separate so that Luffy can handle Kaido. But it's a very loose thing because it's not like they said that.
Yeah, and also
But
they just
besides
don't seem
that,
like
I
the
just see
type to go to each other's rescue like
yeah, I
that. To be
guess.
fair,
Yeah.
there was that one moment where Big Mom told Kaido to defend
Yeah,
her, but like they
dodged.
were like right next to each other.
Yeah, it was
I
probably
just don't
intentional.
feel like Kaido would have gone through that effort.
And yeah,
And
especially
also
while fighting Luffy,
yeah,
like
also he's in the middle of enjoying a 1v1 because like this is
I
yeah.
like the
guess.
first
Yeah,
1v1 he's enjoyed in a while
I
since
guess.
Odin. So yeah,
That's
I
true.
think it makes sense that he wouldn't give a shit.
I mean,
Fair.
I'm excited now that this is over. As much as I love Law and Kid, to be honest, I've just been waiting for Luffy Kaido for like
Well,
a
yeah,
long.
we so have we. I mean, like Kid, I'm gonna be honest. I love his design. He's such a snooze fest, man. He's a fucking
Okay, well
like
the gun was cool. I'll
loser.
be honest.
The
I
gun
like the
was
gun.
cool. I love I love his
Yeah,
ability
the
because
gun shit
he's just
was nice.
Magneto. It's sick.
Yeah,
But like he's just so lame and weak. How
he
the
is
fuck
very
is
weak.
Zoro doing more damage than you? You're a captain.
It's kind of sad, to be honest.
God.
Well, Zoro is better than. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say
Well,
that
we
actually.
gonna
Hold on,
do
hold on,
this?
hold on.
Wait,
What
I mean,
was it? What happened?
speak with
Zoro's
your
better than
chest.
who?
Come on,
Nah, I'm not gonna. No, because it's wrong, right? Because okay, I
let's
was
hear
gonna
it. Let's hear
say
it.
in terms of raw like 1v1 potential against
Hmm.
a strong opponent,
Right.
I think Zoro is stronger than most of like Law, Kid, Bonnie. Like I think
The
he's
supernovas. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, like I think he's stronger than most of them. But like the only reason I was gonna say Law initially, but the only reason I stopped is because in a 1v1 between them both, I think Law just wins. But that's just because his fruit is really broken and there's like not much
Uh,
counterplay. Even then, it's like
not
how
true
can he
sure
win?
about that,
because
bro.
not true because Doflamingo versus him happened, and I feel
I
like
guess he did almost lose.
and also Zoro has the speed
Especially now with
Where
Enma, yeah, no, definitely no.
I
I
don't
think
think
he
he would win
wins.
that.
Yeah.
And
Zoro
obviously he
wins.
doesn't have the sword play to even compare to
Of
Zoro.
Yeah.
course. I mean, that's not even close. He almost lost to Tashigi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tashigi, bro.
So yeah.
That
Don't
poor
Yeah, I
girl
don't know
gets
about that.
dogged.
I think it's safe to say at this point that like uh Zoro the people that stand at the top of the supernovas slash worst generation is gonna be Zoro,
Luffy.
Luffy, and Blackbeard.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
I mean,
that's
yeah,
Luffy,
pretty
Zoro,
safe
yeah,
to
because I
say.
was gonna say like
Pretty sure he didn't even count at
can't
this point.
forget that the fact that Zoro is a supernova himself.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's on the same rank as them.
He's on the high,
Yeah.
like he's on the higher part of the list,
Yeah.
though.
No,
I'd
at this
say
point, yeah.
I'd say right now, as it is right now, uh, knowing
I
what
think
we
Blackbeard's
know.
stronger than Zoro.
Well, yeah, knowing what
That's
we know,
weird.
it's
Yeah.
Luffy, then Blackbeard, then Zoro, top to
Yeah,
bottom.
I was making the list in my head, and so it's Luffy, Blackbeard, Zoro, and then I'd say Law, and then probably Kid.
I
I actually don't know if fifth Kid is even
would
stronger. Like,
agree with
right?
that.
Because
Well,
like,
yeah, because you need to compare it to everyone else,
are
right? So
we
you have
talking Bonnie?
Gang,
Because Bonnie
Beji.
is kind
Well,
of.
no, because think about it. Think about it like this. Bonnie
We talking the
isn't.
possibility of Bonnie or what she's done?
Bonnie sucks in a 1v1. She sucks.
Well,
Yeah.
no, we don't know.
Yes, she does because she needs
We
to
do.
close the gap.
No,
Yeah,
there's that, and we already do know because she did lose against Blackbeard. I think we forget it because I
But
completely
yes,
forgot about it. At some
yeah.
point, she did
Oh,
get
she
like
did
cucked
try to
by
1v1
Blackbeard,
Blackbeard.
and
Well, to be fair, it might not have been a 1v1 because he didn't 1v1 Ace. So
no, I
That's
guess
true.
it
but-
might have been against his whole crew because I know they
It
were all
might have
there.
been a. It might have been a
Well, actually,
ambush.
hold on. He did kind of 1v1 Ace.
No,
I mean, like
because
at the beginning, like at the beginning he had the gang, but the gang wasn't doing anything. And then in the middle of the fight, like once Blackbeard was like, "All right, buddy boy, let me show you my black vortex." At that point, it became a 1v1
yeah,
because I
fair.
mean, it's not like the others could touch
It
him.
did,
So I
but
mean,
like even
Fair
then,
enough.
it's like, you know,
I mean, it makes
he
sense.
lost.
It makes sense that he would win that either way with his devil fruit because
Well,
once she
yeah,
closes
yeah.
the gap, she touches him. Well, then he's touching her, so he can just negate her ability.
Yeah.
So
Dude, Blackbeard's just so broken.
True, very true. But yeah, I like against Law, he just rooms and she's running at a normal speed, so she loses there
Yeah, he does
instantly.
lose.
Kid, he has range with all of the
Like, he
metal.
can also just Magneto her into like a wall.
yeah, the
Exactly.
assigned
That would
shit, the
do
north and
Uh,
south poles.
What
Yeah,
was his name? Rouge?
a Rouge.
I don't know, Rouge.
Rouge,
Yeah.
the U at the beginning.
A Rouge, maybe.
I don't know. We don't know anything about him. We don't even know what he does.
I mean, he's just
Well,
buff.
he's muscular. He
Yeah.
gets
Didn't
like
he also
I-
lose to like Cracker?
No, he won against one of the old Sweet General or
he
one of the
beat
three
Yeah.
Sweet
Snack.
Generals
He
before.
beat Snack and kicked him
Yeah,
out.
he
That's what it
took
was.
Cracker took his spot. I think
Oh, I
that's what
see.
it was. Yeah.
Who
Um,
beat him then? Was it Katakuri?
No one beat him.
What are you talking about? No one
Didn't
beat him.
He just
Rouge
left.
No, but
just like
at some
leave?
point, you're talking about in Sabaody because I think the only other time he fought was like in Sabaody.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I forgot who he was. He was
What
fighting
happened
Luffy,
after
and I
he
think
beat
he
Snack and then what? He just
He
left.
left.
Like,
Yes, because they
forever?
were at sea, so he just left.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
The
a
last time
Chad.
we've seen him though, besides that, was with Kaida's appearance.
Yeah, it was
up
when he
in
was just in the sky.
clouds.
He was
Yeah,
just kind of
chilling.
vibing though.
Yeah, but I don't think he has anything except for strength. So against Bonnie, she just touches him, lost.
Yeah, because in Sabaody, all we got was the guy can like buff himself up. Whether that's a devil fruit or not, it's pretty basic. So I mean,
Yeah.
But the last part of the chapter, pretty
mm,
big.
Fucking
boys.
nuke.
elefante.
A fucking nuke, man.
Pretty big.
Oh wait,
I'm not talking about the nuke.
Well, yeah,
I'm not talking about the nuke
I
is
mean,
big.
like we
but-
can't just ignore the nuke. We can't go from
But
her
it wasn't
getting
even,
beat
like,
to
her.
the elephant. We got to get through the nuke first.
It was a nuke. Roman, did you see the colored version at the end?
I did not pay attention to it for me to.
Bro,
Bro,
it looks
like
so
the
good.
comparison, all of like the capital of Wano and then the nuke, it is insane how big that explosion was.
They even
like,
put the
Jesus.
city on the city that's on the ground,
yeah,
right, like next
Yeah.
to it, because it happened nearby. It is
Mhm.
actually bigger than that fucking city.
it's way
my
big. Like it's like 4 times its size, and
It's
it's like
insane.
holy shit! What an explosion!
But anyway,
She
yeah,
got fucked up.
she got fucked. Now we can talk to the
Yeah.
elephant.
Dude, what do you
Elefante.
what do you
Holy
mean?
shit, he's been
What do you
alive. I mean, it
mean?
makes
We're
sense he's been
getting.
alive that long, but that's
Yeah, but, like,
crazy.
companion of Joy Boy? That's OD.
I
Joy
know.
boy, bro.
Holy shit.
That's
Do
like
we
the
okay?
first.
So when we think companion, do we think he may have just been like always an animal companion, or at this point are
Thinking
we
like
That's
like
what I
this
was
is
gonna say.
definitely like a
I'm
devil
thinking
fruit?
That's what I was gonna say.
like a what's his name? The whale.
The whale.
Laboon. I'm thinking like a
Oh,
Laboon
Oh, it's
sort
like
of
a
situation.
laboon type thing.
I mean,
I'm
Laboon is
thinking.
only, it's been 50 years. It hasn't been like 800 years.
Well, I'm saying like Laboon will probably be as big. I don't know if that's actually
Uh,
way too big.
No,
But I'm
no,
saying
because
like
we've
he
seen
might be the
adult
companion of
laboons. Adult
Luffy in
laboons
the
yeah,
future.
they're about that size that he's at right now.
yeah.
That's true actually. I don't know.
I don't
He's big.
see. That's why I like. I want him, or I want it to be like an actual person using a devil fruit, but
Nah, there's no
it
way.
it may not
Wait,
be.
What would it even
hold on. You
be?
might
What
actually.
what
Hold on.
mythical?
Because think about it, the panel with the
You're talking about the
elders,
stars, yeah. When they said that that devil fruit
they
was
said
supposed to have
that and then they
awakened or
panned to
Oh,
something, yeah.
the
right, right. True.
hold on, bro.
True.
Hold on.
That would explain why it's fucking insane.
That
Because he
would
lives so
explain
goddamn
that.
long.
But then, like,
There's no way, right? Because
what
that's
would
gotta be
it? Because like, there's always like a
on it.
lore attached to it. Like, what
Well,
beast is this supposed to be?
It's a big
I mean,
elephant,
to
bro.
be fair, we thought fucking Kaido had the dragon fruit, or he was a
Yeah,
dragon, and he had some
Well,
human
yeah, but
version, but
that's
it's a
still
fish.
tied to that's still tied
like folklore,
to
yeah.
mythological
Well,
stuff
I'm
because
sure
the
there
whole
probably
point
is one.
behind that was the whole point
I'm sure there
behind
is,
that
but we
was
just
like,
don't know it because we're not
yeah,
fucking aficionados of Japanese
Yeah, I mean,
I
folklore.
we don't
guess.
actually know, but I'm sure there has to be some
There's probably
elephant.
something like someone committed a sin and then they were trapped in an elephant's body for like years, and
It
then
could be, yeah.
devil fruit was made.
Possible. But I
It's
do
very
actually remember seeing a theory that supports that because like back in Zao, when they were leaving, Momonosuke stayed behind to talk to the
Yeah.
elephant. So that could have been an interaction. Cause like how else would he really talk to it?
I don't wanna interrupt your chain of thought, but you definitely did.
Oh.
Like, did you say Zao, bro?
So whatever, fuck you. Why don't
Said
you Zoe
Zao,
these
bro.
nuts?
Cringe.
Shut the fuck up.
But yeah, it's definitely what happened. Like Momonosuke even mentioned it. It was like I talked to him. I just told him to like pull the fuck up. You know,
Yeah.
he
So
was a homie.
that would be sick if he is actually just a person, and then we could actually have some interaction
You
with
know
someone
that
that
the
knew Joy
fucking
Boy.
elephant can talk, so
True.
it could just be a person.
Yeah, I mean either way we're gonna get some Joy Boy content, which is so exciting.
So exciting, yeah.
Because then we might be able
Oh
to
my
know more
god.
about the Straw Hat.
Yeah.
Because that's also
There's
tied
We
a
to
need
Joy
to
there's a
Boy.
know
lot that
more
could
about the Straw Hat and overall, like just the Void Century, bro.
I
That
want,
whole part of lore is just so
dude,
crazy.
these next two chapters are gonna be big, dude.
Okay, what do we think is gonna happen next? Next chapter.
Luffy versus fucking Kaido.
To
You
that, or we get the CP0 stuff,
you don't
or
think
Right.
we're
there's only so
gonna
much. Oh,
you don't
there's
think we're
also
gonna
We
get Zoro
might we
Luffy. I have
might
stuff?
no
get
idea what's going on with
we
that.
might get Zoro and Frankie.
Oh, right, I
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah, there's
Because
Zoro and
we did
Frankie stuff.
see at the end of that chapter, Tanjiro versus that other guy concluded off screen. Thank God, because
Is his name Tanjiro?
yes, his name is Tanjiro. Oh no,
Who?
Conjuro.
Oh, I was like Tanjiro is
Yeah,
from
Tanjiro's
Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Yeah,
Slayer.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say.
I knew it was something like that. But yeah, Conjuro
Tanjiro, yeah.
versus that rando.
The
That ended
earlobe
off
guy.
screen. Yeah, which I'm
Oh, you mean
happy about.
Raizo?
Raizo. Conjuro
Wait.
is the
Oh no,
fucking other
Conjuro's
guy.
the guy. I'm so sorry. I'm stupid.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say you are not
Conjuro.
right.
Shut up. Shut up.
And I actually got reminded about that earlobe guy's name. That guy's name is Fukuro Kujo.
Ah yes,
Fukuro
of
Kujo,
course.
yeah, you're right.
Him.
Fukuro
Dude,
Kujo.
we're fake fans,
Remember our
bro. I don't
names, man.
know.
Listen, I
We're
don't.
fake.
Listen, the scabbards are fine, but they're like whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Like,
don't
who
want
cares?
to.
Minus Kinemon, like whatever.
What are you
Tanjiro
talking
was the
about? And you
main guy.
have Cat Viper and Dogstorm with their
That's true. They're
They're fine, but they're
with their
also
moon
meh
forms.
characters.
they're carried by being minks, but
Sure, but
I
then they were W men.
they
They
were.
scrapped that whole Raizo is safe. They took all that shit
oh
just to keep
true.
They're
Yeah,
Chad.
safe.
they're all right. They're better than the rest of the
Tanjiro was the
scabbards.
fucking pink guy, right? I'm not stupid.
What?
Huh? Yes.
Who was the
The
pink guy?
guy that
That's
betrayed them.
Kanjo. That's
Yes.
Kanjo, yes.
Kanjuro, that was also like he's a sick character. Like
Well, he was a
I'm
sick
not gonna
character. He's
lie,
fucking dead.
he is fucking dead as fuck.
Don't
But
care.
like, the character arc of Kanjuro was insane.
Yeah.
Like the fucking deep implant that fucking was made in fucking Dressrosa, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
all that shit with like he's using his
The
left
build
hand
up,
and
bro.
like
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
He's
OD,
like,
dude.
yeah, I suck at drawing. That's like I'm
Yeah.
a meme character. I can't draw good, but I have a
Dude, literally
or
no
I
one
can't
could have
paint good,
figured that
but I
out.
have a
Like
paint
I
ability.
literally had no clue.
Yeah.
You know what was another thing? I don't know if you guys like saw these videos or whatever. Another thing was like, you know how the scabbards are supposed to like despise dragons, right? It's a
Mhm.
little bit of a BM that this guy Kanjuro, who's supposed to be one of the nine scabbards that hates dragons,
And he made a
draws a
dragon.
dragon for them to like climb
Oh.
up.
Yeah, I
In a
didn't even
way,
think
Oh, that's
about
it was
that.
almost like he was slightly BMing the
Oh
nine,
my
a little bit
god.
of a
freaking
beat.
And they didn't know
mocking
they
them.
didn't comment on that?
Well, because
Oh
I
no,
think the
because they
only
were
ones
already
that took
there.
it up were yeah, they were already
Yeah.
there. So I think the only ones that took it up were like who
Luffy
was it?
and
Usopp.
such. Wasn't
It
also
was,
Yeah, it was
it was those three that were crying over
Oh right.
Ryunosuke.
now Robin. That scene
Holy
with Robin
shit.
is
Yeah,
funny.
that's actually crazy.
Yeah,
Now that's insane.
yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Otis goated.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Goddamn
I feel
right.
like we've been talking about One Piece the whole fucking pod.
I mean, that's just how it
I've been
goes. It's
fucking
just
bringing
that
up
good.
topics. You boys want to talk about anything?
Uh, I mean, we could talk about the Tokyo Revengers stuff that came up.
Talk to me
Uh,
because I actually don't know anything about what is going on.
so
And you said something that came up. I'm
yeah,
not in the loop
no,
on
you
that
were not in the
either.
loop.
Okay,
I
right.
found this yesterday. Um, so for the first like, I'm gonna say it right now. I don't think this is really a hot take. The show's mid. Call it
Show is mid.
Tokyo Midvengers, all right?
Show is mid. The show is mid.
Damn.
It's whatever, man.
It's mid.
Damn.
It's
It's mid.
whatever.
It is mid.
Like it's all right. I like some of the scenes that they do. The characters are fine. Uh,
Mid.
obviously animation's whatever, but I don't really. It's not that big of a deal. But the show itself is just it's
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 mid.
whatever. Yeah, it's just
I've
mid.
never seen
Whatever.
it.
It's just a
I'm gonna
generic
It's like
shonen in that sense, and it's just not that appealing. But what I did see uh, is that apparently with the last like 20 chapters or so, especially with this last chapter, um, that the show has gotten even worse to just being
Ooh.
oh,
complete shit now.
Ooh.
Spoiler alert. Do you care about spoilers,
No.
at this
Okay.
point, I
Ramen?
guess not.
Okay.
I haven't even
It.
finished the first season.
Oh, true. Well, I mean, this I don't even know the context to it, so it's I don't fully know it myself, but uh, what happens is in the latest chapter, what's the main kid? What's the guy's name? The
I don't even remember.
Mickey?
Mikey,
No.
Mikey, Mikey.
Oh, I
Oh,
was close.
the boss
Yeah,
guy. Yeah,
yeah,
Mike.
Mikey,
Mickey.
Mikey, dude,
Mickey.
dude, Mikey gets depression.
Oh, that's the
But
whole.
Uh,
well, it's like he has quote unquote dark thoughts.
mhm.
Like he's
Ooh.
getting all he's thinking of killing people and shit. And do you
And
want to
this is
know?
while Draken is still alive, right?
I think so, yeah.
Because I thought the whole point at the beginning was that he does kind of go through that phase, but that's because like Draken was dead or some
Yeah,
shit.
no. Well, you find that out in the anime. He lives through that shit.
Okay, well yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Mikey gets like dark thoughts, and the reason behind it is what people find stupid, is that this happens because Beji fucking I broke one of his toys or something.
Who the fuck is Beji?
I don't remember.
Are we talking
Or was
about
it Sage? I don't I forgot. One of
I
the
didn't know we were talking about
characters.
One Piece
Broke
again.
one of his
No.
toy, like as a child's toy, like a
Yeah,
McDonald's kid's
like
meal
just a
toy.
toy.
McDonald's kids
He
toy.
broke one of his fucking toys, and
That is so stupid.
but to be fair, this is all with me not knowing any context or anything. So
There's gotta be
I
some
can't.
context on it.
Yeah, I can't
There's
comment on
gotta be
that too
some.
much.
Because if there's one thing you need to understand, friend, or anybody who's watching who hasn't really watched it, the whole point behind Mikey uh is just that like he's kind of childish.
Mm.
Like he's kind of like he's supposed to be like the boss of this Tokyo Manji gang or whatever, right? But the whole point is he is kind of childish, and he's also kind of like I forget what the proper term for it. He comes across as a sociopath or something like that, where like he doesn't really feel emotion, or like he doesn't like he doesn't really care about like the whole point. Like the whole point of Draken being there is to be the emotional. Like he's the guy that guides him to do the good stuff. Because at least at the beginning of the anime, what they implied was just that uh, without Draken, I mean, besides the fact that Draken dies and they were good friends, without Draken, uh, Mikey kind of loses his like filter. Other than that, he's just kind of like
Oh.
he does his own shit without care and like
Yeah.
it's all like he goes insane. The whole point is that Mikey is kind of a goofy goober. He's a strong goofy goober, but people respect him because he can like for whatever reason was born with excellent kicking genetics and can
Ah,
now kick the shit out of anybody with like
sick.
one blow except for like a few people. But the whole point is that like Draken is like the voice of reason in the game because without him the whole point is like at the beginning. This is at the beginning of the show. Is that Draken dies and this is one of the main. This is one of like the first uh
Plot points.
hurdles that the main plot points hurdles that the main character has to go over that has to deal with is to keep
Mhm.
Draken alive in the past because without Draken, um, it's assumed that that's why like the Manji gang went to shit and then
Wait, in the past, there's time travel?
Oh,
yes, yeah,
you don't
yep,
even know.
yeah,
Oh, you don't know that
yeah,
part? Yeah.
Francisco,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So,
It's the
Are we?
goofiest
well,
Are
thing
we
well.
gonna?
ever,
Nah,
Wait, hold
bro.
on,
nah,
hold
I
on.
don't
Before
nah,
before
bro.
you do that,
I don't even
make any
want.
sense.
before you do that,
No,
I
bro.
figured it out, Roman. So
What?
Senju's the guy's name. Uh,
Right.
yeah, I was right. She was literally just playing with an airplane. She fucking stumbled, a toy airplane. She stumbled, it broke, and then uh, she tries to apologize to Mikey, but he doesn't think she broke it, so she just lies. And that's how his dark thoughts started happening.
Very good.
Yeah.
Sick.
I mean, I guess that just plays into more about like the fact that Mikey's supposed to be like a child, even though he's like I don't really know how old he is. They keep saying these people are in middle school, but
That's so cap, by the way.
I don't
that's
know.
so
Dude,
Yeah.
you
cap.
see Draken? No shot. He's in high school.
No
I've
That's
seen a
shot
lot
that
of
man's
the
in
that's a
school.
fucking
characters.
lie.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's just so goofy that like this main plot point for this character is started because of a goddamn accident with a toy.
Midvengers.
Who
Yeah,
cares? But yeah, the
yeah.
time travel's stupid because
Oh my
he can
god.
only go. So this is how it works. It's really dumb
No.
because at least in the anime it hasn't been explained. Uh,
All right.
it he can only go back exactly 10 years. Um,
What?
From the
and
day that he's on.
yeah, from the day, yeah. So if he goes through one day, then when he comes back, it'll have passed like a day. He'll have passed in the past. A day, yeah, a day will have passed in the past. Um,
Nice.
and the only way for him to come back from the past is to shake specifically his girlfriend's brother's hand. Only
I
him.
don't even know why it's that specific,
I
bro. Like
don't know either.
I thought it was gonna be something else. Like when they shook hands, I thought it was just gonna be something like oh I don't know, like after you had like a heart to heart or some shit. Like I thought it was gonna be something like that. But then literally like the brother just came to some kind of conclusion that so it only works with my hand, and then they did it and it
Yes.
worked, and I was like, oh you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
What
So
does that even mean?
he's basically his time travel machine.
Yeah,
Like every time he wants to go to the past, shakes his hand, boom,
yeah.
and then shakes his hand back. Cause like that's how he goes back and forth. So he has to find the present one to go to the past. He has to find the past one to go to the present. It's really stupid. It's just a goofy form of time
And for
travel.
now, it hasn't been explained why the time travel exists, which is I'm gonna say it's fine because the anime isn't done and the manga isn't done. But I don't know. It's a very weird like plot device. This whole
I
time
just don't
travel thing.
like I'm fine with it being 10 years on the dot. I'm fine with that. And I'm also fine with them not explaining the time travel from the beginning. But what I'm not fine with is how he's able to go back and forth with the brother
Yeah,
specifically.
it's just so specific for no reason. Like,
That's right.
what
It's
is the
really dumb, and
point?
I honestly can't see a legitimate reason that actually makes sense.
Besides the fact, the only thing is the loose connection that it's like, well, the whole reason he's even going back in time and doing all this, is for I forget her name, right?
His
And
girlfriend. Yeah.
yeah, for his girlfriend, and then that's the girlfriend's brother. So it's like, oh, maybe like the unified desire to keep the sister safe that's what allows you to propel to go
It's just
back in
so
time.
weird though
Like
because that
some
doesn't
kind
even
of
make
link like
sense.
that I can see, but
I
it doesn't make any sense.
And
I'm
then
bored
also,
just
why didn't
listening to
they?
it.
Yeah, why didn't they also give the brother the ability to time travel too at that point? It doesn't make
Which is true.
much
Yeah.
sense there.
Yeah, I
And
don't know.
I know they did have that one like heart to heart or whatever, like that motivational moment where they're like, yeah, we're gonna save her together and all that. When in reality, it's just okay. I shake your hand. All right, now I just sit here. That's it.
I just want to watch ReZero, man.
Yes.
I don't want to hear about this nonsense.
Let's go, ReZero.
That show sounds like it's ass. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's
Sounds pretty
fine.
bad.
It's hard
Like
because what's cool and I mean what ends up becoming cool is just the whole like
the gang
the
shit.
The
yeah
gang
just
part of
That's
it.
exactly what I was gonna
the
say.
Could have
gang
just
part
made
of
the
it.
show about gang shit and it would have been cooler.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I was walking into when when I heard about Tokyo Revengers. I thought I was getting into
Like gang
I thought I
fucking
was getting
drama.
into like it was gonna be you know all that, but then it turns out I was going into and this is another major character point about myself,
Oh
listeners.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, then the show
Here
started
we go.
incorporating a lot of
Here we go.
slice of life and romance nonsense, and I was like,
He's
oh my
such a he's
god,
so
what is
cringe
this?
for that. He's so
He
cringe for
does
that.
hate it. He
I don't like
hates
it. It's
I mean,
everything
cringy. I
about
hate
it.
it.
so lame, man. It's so like there's such good ones too.
It's lame though.
There are a lot of good ones.
Whatever, bro.
I get you. I get you. It's I don't know. Whatever. Some animes suck. Some animes are good. We talk about One Piece and then we talk about Tokyo Midvengers.
It's balanced, as all
But
things should be.
balanced.
Indeed.
Yeah. Roman, you don't have anything necessarily prepared here, but is there something that piqued your interest that you want to talk about?
At some point you mentioned that you were going into you had like a D&D campaign, Francisco. I want to hear more about that,
That is
honestly.
correct. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dungeons and Dragons campaigns usually are a very long commitment of time, and I've never been able to successfully, partake in one. And it's always been interested, and we've always talked about it among these two schmucks. And we never been able to successfully sit down for more than like 2 hours and prepare a schedule with all of our equated times because we're all very busy people. We have a lot of things to do in our lives, so it never really came about because it's online. That was the main issue in my opinion. But the school that I'm going to, there was a club that specialized in like tabletop games, so like board games, card games, etc. One of the sections of the club was D&D, and they were supposed to hold a club like their own specific D&D campaign that they set up and that they run, but things ended up happening with the president and COVID stuff happened and like we weren't allowed to meet in person. So one of my friends who I met through going to like Smash events and other stuff around the campus, his name I will not disclose, but I don't think he cares. His name's Eli. I did already disclose it. He's a good friend of mine. He's awesome. And he is a dungeon master. And he asked me, he approached me after like all the club shit went down. And he was like, hey, I'm running a campaign on my own because the club's not going to do it. And I really want to do it because I have a whole story prepared. Do you want to join? Because I have spots for 2 more. And we were like, me and my friend Bryce, we were like, fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah. This is going to be hype. Is going to be our first D&D campaign because we haven't done it. We've just done one shots, which are like 1 hour long mini stories that conclude really quick and just throwaway characters. You get to have fun with it. It's really cool. We've only done those because the school like sometimes holds events for those. Like they're proctored. So it was fun event. You get to learn how to play D&D. It was cool. But we've only done those before. So me and Bryce wanted to do an actual campaign, and when he approached us, we were really happy.
That does remind me of a similar game
Certain game
that we haven't fucking
All right.
played. So
I
in
wonder
so
why.
long, we had one session.
We did have one.
Divinity
$20 for
to
what?
Original Sin.
Roman, it's your fault.
Not
No,
my
it's
fault.
not. No, it's
What
not.
do you
He
mean?
actually gets in calls. You're the one who's been MIA.
No, he didn't. He doesn't want to play the game.
That doesn't matter when you don't even get in a call to play the
Okay,
game.
well, I didn't even have a laptop. What do you want from me? I have a laptop
then
now.
don't blame him. Then don't blame him.
Okay, then
you.
we can
Don't
play
blame
it
me.
now. Do you want to play it now? I'll play it now.
I
I'm
want to
good.
play it.
He said, "I'm good."
Well,
You see,
then-
listen to him.
Well, that's not my fault. That's his fault.
That's
Besides,
what I'm
we don't
saying.
need him.
That's
We
literally what I'm
don't
saying.
need him. We can go or duo. We
Duo.
don't
We can do
need him.
duo.
Yes, we can do duo.
I'm down to do
You
duo.
don't need
Fuck yeah.
4 people.
Can
Oh, I thought
run
we
it
were.
without me.
Oh,
What do you
now
mean?
Here I
you.
am.
What are
The
you
one session
gatekeeping
we had.
us?
Okay, let me give a little context. The one session we had of this online D&D experience. It's not even like it's not officially D&D, but it's like its own spinoff, and it's really
Similar.
fun. But the one session we had, Alex spent maybe 45 minutes
Oh my
creating his
god.
character, and Roman got so
Oh my
mad
god.
that he, in throughout the entire thing, the entire experience, he was intentionally going ahead of everyone and skipping every interaction to go straight through the story, and he completely, like, we missed so much
To
stuff
be fair,
because he
to
just
be
ran
Yeah,
forward.
fair.
you're missing another major component of that. He spent 45 minutes making his character, and then once we actually got into the game, he proceeded to spend another 10-20 minutes in the same area trying to find out if some NPC kid that was
Oh, that's
there was afraid of him and
that's
if he
No,
true.
no,
decided to
that was at
kill
the
him.
That was
end, and it
after.
was
That was
not that
after the
long. That
shit.
was not that
Yeah,
long.
it was not that
It
We
long.
felt
just
like
got there.
forever.
But he did
I mean,
talk
you were
to a
already in a
child.
bad mood, so that's why it felt
Yeah, you
forever.
were already in a bad
No,
mood.
okay, so what
But it was
happened with the
really funny.
child? What happened with the child was that I talked to him originally, and he was like, because my character that I spent an hour making, which there was good reason. I wanted my necromancer, but they didn't really have an official necromancer. I had to go with like a quote unquote blood mage or whatever. Um, and I wanted the right stats for that, so that took me a while to research, and these people got impatient. I didn't think it would be that hard, okay? I didn't think it would be that fucking difficult to find, but whatever. So my character was an elf that is also an undead. So I'm an undead elf, and one thing that you have to realize about this world is that apparently people obviously are afraid of the undead because they're undead. But they're also racist towards elves. So
So
I'm
he
talking
was
to this
getting
kid.
double discriminated.
Yeah, so I'm talking to this kid, and when you start the game, they give you this like cloak or whatever that hides the fact that you're an undead. Otherwise, people would just either instantly attack you or run away. Um, and I'm talking to this kid wearing the cloak, and he's like the way it works is that you still have the figure of an elf, but you're not actually like they don't think you're an undead. You're just a regular elf. So he's like, oh, okay, you're an elf. Like I've heard that you all are bad or whatever, but you don't seem that bad. And like I talked to him for a little bit, and then he tries walking away, and I get curious. I'm like, all right, let's see what happens. Cause like I didn't think like okay, I just had this
No,
one.
no,
I
you're not telling the full story.
yeah.
You took off the cloak,
Well,
and
yeah, I'm
he
about to.
got
Yeah.
scared
Well,
of
let me
you.
let me say it. Let me say. I'm giving my thought process. So my thought process is okay. Well, I just finished talking to this kid. I doubt there's any more like dialogue I can have with him because I tried talking to him again. It was the same dialogue options. Uh, so I'm like, okay, I'm curious. Let's see what happens if I take off the cloak. So I take off the cloak, and he immediately starts running away. And, and I'm like, wait, no, come back. So I put it back on, and I run after him, and he stops. And then he starts like acting afraid of me because I'm an undead. He's like freaking out. And so what I do is I meme on him and I attack him with I think I had a wand or something. I had something that did
It was
poison
something
damage.
poisonous,
Yeah,
yeah.
I had poison damage. Anyway, I hit him. I think it was a wand. And I hit him with the wand. It did 1 damage. Okay, 1. This kid fucking sprints away way faster than he did originally. And he sprints down toward like the south side of the map, off screen. I run up to him. He fucking
Oh,
dies.
wait, no, because we didn't see a corpse. He just disappeared.
Well, yeah, he disappears, and they were behind, and like the rest of the people were behind me. So like I tell them, they're like, wait,
It's
Alex, did
like
you kill this
killed the
kid? And I'm like, no,
kid.
no, no, I didn't kill the kid. See, look, there's this cat here. It's the cat. He turned into a
Yeah.
cat for
Oh
sure.
my. And then yeah, Hannah just appeared next to where the guy just. Oh my.
Yeah.
He fucking killed that kid, dude.
I didn't think he died of 1 hit.
That was so funny.
Fucking weakling. It did 1 damage. I'm
But
sure
yeah,
the
that's
poison did
basically
more, but still.
actually
Wow.
that interaction is essentially what D&D is, basically, just in real life.
Yeah,
It's just
whatever.
instead of on a screen, it's just you know,
So
oh, I
stupid.
accidentally killed this kid. That sucks.
Maybe get stronger next time. Maybe be poison resistant. Obviously, he hasn't
Yeah,
watched a redo of Healer. Shame.
not clearly not.
Hey yo, hey yo.
Clearly not.
Apologies.
Well, yeah, let's chill though. Let's not recommend children
I'm
watch
not
Read Your
recommending that
Feelings.
shit. I'm just saying. Maybe you get some poison resistance. That's all.
That is true.
But yeah,
That is
I've
true.
been wanting to play that so badly. It was so fun the first time, at
It
least
was
for
fun.
me. I
I do
know.
like how it's like it doesn't force people interaction. So you're gonna choose who you talk to. So even if
Yeah,
someone's talking to someone, you're not stuck in a cutscene. You can kind of just do what you're doing as
yeah,
well, which can be chaotic, but also like
yeah.
it
And
could
there,
be like the original experience because in D&D, you don't necessarily have to stick with a group. Like I didn't the first time, like the first session, we got stuck in a river and I didn't like. I was thinking of a way to solve it, but instead of like asking the group what I should do, I kind of just turned into like a fish man because I had the change self thing, and I jumped into the river while the rest of the group watched me float away. They just had to figure out another solution because I just kind of abandoned them.
very good.
And it's
Well
like,
done.
yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
It ended up being the smart route because they got paralyzed or something. I don't remember.
Oh,
But
lol, outplayed.
yeah, I'm a genius. So I don't know.
Foresaw the future.
Yeah, I'm too smart.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I want to play the game so bad. So fun.
Yeah, well, now that I know you want to run duos, I didn't know you wanted to do that.
I
First
was
of all,
so down. I told you this
you
originally.
literally never said this. You never
Yes, I
said
did.
this. You never said it to my face.
After the first session, we could
Ever.
tell Roman was fucking pissed as hell because he was barely talking. Because he does this a lot when we
You were
play
mad.
games. But
It was
when he
very
starts
mad.
getting either mad or tired or both, he just goes silent and like
Mm.
barely ever talks. And that's what happened when he speed ran the story. Dude, another thing that we didn't mention. This man's fucking talked to this NPC and plotted to just leave us behind. So
He
this was a
did.
case of him, like a
Listen.
character trying to just fucking bail. He
Yeah.
I talked to the character after him, and I get the fucking option to like leave on my own, and I'm like,
Listen.
That's
what?
true.
And
Well, what
he
is it,
fucking
Roman?
took that option.
What do you want to input
Asshole.
here?
I was just gonna go, scout out.
Oh,
Maybe
for
do
sure,
something
man.
on my own.
For sure. This man was telling me you could teleport him to like another fucking continent or something.
Why would I not want that? I get to go to a separate continent,
You can
bro. It's
we can find one
awesome.
way to get there together. We
That's
can get on a
cringe,
ship or some
though.
shit. What?
That's
The whole point
cringe.
is there a party, you
Bro, while I was
fucker.
talking to this guy, you guys are still back there talking about fucking. Oh my
Oh
god,
my
did this kid turned into a fucking bird
No.
thing? A squirrel riding a bird? What's going
No,
on here?
I was watching some people get fucking massacred by the knights or the guards or
Yeah,
whatever.
I also saw someone get robbed,
Yeah,
but whatever.
A
It's
little
really
lame,
funny.
but
you're like, oh yeah, and also Fran has a girlfriend in that game apparently.
Oh, I did find a girlfriend.
it's a weird.
Yeah,
It was
I don't
funny.
know how he did that, but apparently he has a girlfriend.
I kind of, because I saved her from getting mugged, and then she was like, "Hey, do you want to come to my place?" I was like, "Whoa, this is moving real
Let's
fast."
go, buggers.
And then I walked in. It was like an underground survival camp. I was like, "Oh, this is not what I expected."
What happened to me is I was just chilling and this person accused me of stealing from them, and then they end up attacking me because I didn't actually steal from them. They're like, "Oh, give me this money." I'm like, "No." And then they start
Wasn't that the
fucking
gambler
fighting.
people? Yeah, that was the gambling people, right? Yeah,
I don't know.
I think
But
so.
I know I had to fucking kill them.
You
They
did have to
wouldn't
kill
fuck
them.
off.
I also helped you.
You
I think
did
I
you did
walked
come
you.
mid
I
fight,
don't know.
but that's what I had to deal with while this guy's getting fucking laid.
That was hype. But anyways, I think
I was going to another continent.
yeah, you were
So
fucking bailing on us because you were pissed.
Whatever.
You were tired and
So
mad that
cringe.
Alex took 45 minutes to make his character.
So listen, I'm indecisive with this shit, man.
pick
Yeah.
one. This is our first run. Just go. You're gonna sit here for
What do
45.
you mean first
Over here
run?
doing shit. We're not doing anything. We're just over here waiting. It's gonna be our
I
first run.
need the
Gonna be whatever.
stats. I
You're over here
need the
like
proper
you're
stats
over here
so
like,
I can
oh
be the
yes,
proper
I need to
undead
do the research
necromancer.
because I need to be the perfect necromancer. Why don't you like your face? Like, I mean, let's just start the
my God.
game.
Whatever,
Well,
man.
boys, I think this is a good place to cut off the first episode. We've hit the 120. I think that's a good amount. I wanna thank you guys so much for listening this far. If you have, I'm shocked
Yeah,
that you have
appreciate
listened this
y'all.
far.
Yeah, have you made it?
I'm
this far,
surprised
yeah.
you're able to stand us for that long.
Holy, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even stand these two. I imagine.
What?
Oh my.
Huh?
Yeah, I
Fuck you
mean, I
say to
start
me?
to go silent. You know, they reference that whole silent thing. I start to go silent around 10. So I mean, I can't imagine people that like,
You see the you see the kind of people I have to deal with, man.
Yeah, well, you guys are gonna have to deal with this a little more episodes. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah. See y'all.
Bye bye.
See you guys in
Bye.
the next one.